Hi, my name is Courtney Terry, and this is Arts Alive. My guest today is Kathleen Buck, a visual artist. And so the watercolors, acrylic painting.
Watercolor and acrylics, yes.
And, you know, landscapes too, including the beautiful one right behind us here.
Yes. Yeah, I don't really do photorealism, but I probably do everything else. So.
Fair enough. That seems kind of hard.
So I do some landscapes, a lot of people. I like to make a mess and then look at it and find out what's in it and bring that forth.
Oh, that's cool.
And so a lot of my starts are pouring or some manipulative process to just get stuff down on the paper or canvas. And then I will look at it and go, oh, that looks like a, whatever it is.
Yeah, it seems so, I feel like the texture on paintings, like you're not supposed to touch them, but when it has that texture where you can it makes it almost kind of like 3D, which you'll be having a show at Currents Gallery this month and into next month with Claudia Herber.
Claudia Herber. We open on June 14th. The opening, where we'll be there, is on the 18th, and then we take it down on July 10th. July 10th, yeah.
And her girds kind of have the 3D aspect to it, and then it will make a lovely contrast with your kind of wall art and things like that.
Right.
And you also take part in the Art Harvest Tour, and have for quite some time.
Yes, it's starting up again. It had a 2-year hiatus because of COVID, and it will start this September 29th, October 1st, the first 2 weekends of October. And it started in 1993, and I joined it in 1996, and I was in it every year until it stopped. And now it's starting up again.
Yay! Welcome back, and I'm glad everyone's still and so you are a veteran Yamhill County artist.
Yes.
And so for the Art Harvest Studio Tour, that's folks that are coming into your studio. Do you, how does it feel to have somebody kind of coming in, like, do you kind of say, okay, I'm going to work on this to show folks, or do you feel like, is it just a different vibe having people there?
Not really. I've had it in my studio for years, but in the last couple of times I joined with 2 other artists at Kathy Thompson's studio because I'm so remote. I'm at the very edge of the county.
Yeah.
And so people, if they're going to drive a long way, prefer having 3 artists.
Fair enough.
So I get there. It's not intrusive, but we enjoy talking to the people, showing our art, but we all have a demo going. So, plan your demonstration, and then when there's no one there, I'm painting, and when they are there, maybe I'm painting or maybe I'm talking to them, or maybe I'm selling.
Or maybe you're taking a break and just drinking some water. Either it's part of the artist's life.
It could be, yes.
Well, and so the paintings that you have, I love the landscape, and then those are both, forgive my ignorance, those are both the acrylic paintings.
Those are the acrylics.
Okay. But they're very...
Can I pick this one up?
Yes.
So this is one that I was talking about, where I make a mess and then find what is in it. So I just did an acrylic pour, just really literally dumping paint on the canvas. And then I looked at it and I said, oh, that looks like a coral. And if I painted blue here, that could be a fish. And then, oh, doesn't that look like a lionfish? And
I see it. I do see it.
And then a puffer up here.
Yes.
So, I just bring it out after I have just manipulated the canvas.
Yeah, I'm really curious. I mean, when I attempt to mix paint together, it turns into a lovely brown-gray color. And so what is it about the pour that kind of separates it and makes those just fantastic patterns? And
well, so if you add Floetrol to acrylic and you mix the colors separately, so blue, yellow, red, that's all I use, those plus white. And then I just pour them into a cup in layers and then dump it on. And so it separates the natural process it does.
Science!
And then I end up tilting and manipulating like that. And then I have to decide what it is.
Yes.
And there is a lot of times when I can't find anything in the image, and I just pour something over it again. And other times when it just is so clear to me what it is. Oh, that's a horse. That's a fish.
And I mean, now I could I love how the lionfish turned out with
and I did have to back paint, which means paint behind to make them come out. And, you know, a little bit of manipulation to make it happen. But then I'm trying to do that in the same manner as the original so that it doesn't look like I did that.
Yes.
But I did.
Yes. There were choices made, but they were accidental choices a little bit.
Yeah.
And I love how it seems, you know, with the landscape design, there's, you know, you have something that you're looking at, there's intention, like you do kind of have a design that you have in mind.
Right.
Whereas with the more abstract style, it's like a treasure hunt for your own creativity.
Right. And I probably do half and half. So in the new show, there's some watercolor ones that this one here that's being shown.
Oh, wow.
That was another pour that had nothing in mind, just did it, and then said, well, what is it? And well, that kind of looks like a mountain or a cliff. And so then I put some of the trees and some of the other parts in it. And you can't, with acrylic you can cover. If there's something you don't want, you can get rid of it. With watercolor, you have to really go with what's there. It moves if you go over it. So it's a little bit more difficult to get the original image. So you really have to plan what image you want to bring out and stick with the plan.
Which is
sort of difficult.
Yeah, that's very challenging. Do you find it's related to your mood or maybe like your emotions on what you feel like you're going to paint? Or is it today I will do this many of this and this many?
No, it is mood. And I recently took a course where the teacher approved us that it was mood because she played different songs and we had 3 minutes to paint a painting.
Oh, wow.
Which is ridiculous.
I know.
But the ones that came out, I could do something with this and make it into a real painting, were the songs I liked. And the ones that were just garbage were the songs I didn't like.
Oh, my goodness.
So I have to work with my playlist and make sure that I like what I'm listening to so that I like what I'm painting.
Yes. Can I ask what are your usual top musical, sort of particular?
Meghan Trainor.
Okay. That's fun. That's fun of music.
Yeah, Zumba songs, very upbeat.
Yes. I like, it's been a long time since I've done any Zumba, but I love listening to the songs. Yeah, because there's that energy and there's that joy and.
Right. And a good beat. Don't tell me you broke up with your boyfriend. I don't want to hear it.
Fair enough.
So, it's just you play with what your mood is when you're hearing the song. In fact, one that's going to be in the show was a 3-minute painting to "It's All About That Bass," which is Meghan Trainor.
That's a great song.
And I just could get most of the painting done in 3 minutes, and then I tweaked it for another. There it is. I tweaked it for another 2 days. I don't know. But
I mean, I can see. Well, I can see the bass, but also, that movement and the energy, and that's so cool. As someone who is not artistic in that way, I love that your kind of your inspirations can have such a cool effect, even when you don't really know going into it how it's going to turn out, but that's what came out.
Yeah.
But
so you just go with the mood and with the feeling, and you start something, and then you can figure out what it is.
Yeah. You make that sound very easy.
Oh, it's so easy.
And how long have you been painting?
Well, I took art in college, but seriously since about 1984.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a lot of. What did you listen to before Meghan Trainor?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a too on the spot. I mean, George Michael, maybe some Prince, maybe some.
Yeah, not the Beatles.
Fair enough.
They depress me. I don't.
Yeah, they're kind of angsty. I get it. Except for you, Ringo. You were always.
Yeah.
In the energy.
It's easy to talk. It's nice.
Yeah. Oh my. That is. It's definitely, you get the attitude with that. It's that kind of that confidence.
Right.
Which could translate into art. I can really see how that would go. And so you'll start on there'll be the 18th will be the opening reception.
Yeah, the opening reception is 2 to 4 on the 18th at Currents Gallery.
Yes.
Which is on 3rd Street.
Yes.
But we hang it on the 13th, and the gallery is open on the 14th.
Cool.
And the show is up through July 10th.
It's going to be so exciting.
So Claudia will have the gourds underneath, and I will have the walls on the featured artist part. But then we have 70 artists in the gallery, and they will be in the rest of the gallery. And so we rehang every month.
Yeah.
And make sure that everybody has a presence.
Yes. And when you're working with Claudia to kind of decide, like, was there a lot of, I have this piece, do you have your piece, or was it just like, you bring your best, I'll bring my best,
Yep.
It'll be the best?
It'll be the best. We both feel that each other's art complements. You know, it doesn't. One isn't real angsty and the other real upbeat or something.
Yeah.
We're complementary, and so she brings hers, I bring mine, and we then hang it together so that. I don't think that one goes with that piece. Let's put it over here, but that's the extent of it.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, Kathleen, thank you for coming in to interview today, and thank you for showing us your paintings. I can't wait to go into Currents. Do you have things that are currently hanging in Currents or other places as well?
I always have stuff in work. Paintings.
Yep. Art, yes.
Art in Currents Gallery. I always have a presence there. This is just one area of the gallery is for the featured artist, and that's where we will be this time.
Excellent. And so they can come by until July 10th.
And then they'll probably see the ones that weren't sold in a different part of the gallery. Or new work, because I'm painting all the time.
Oh, have you ever tried like Metallica as a music?
No.
It rocks pretty hard. It can get upbeat, but maybe not like. I'll just start naming bands and be like, do you think you can paint to this band?
I don't know.
Do you think you could paint to this band?
Recently, I have just put on Pandora.
Yeah.
And it will suggest songs, and I'm always, no. Yes.
Yes.
No.
That's just me listening in the car most of the time.
And I'm creating my own playlist that way.
Yes.
So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, you can kind of trace the course of your creativity through your paintings and then also through the music that you listen to.
And the ones I cannot stand.
Yes. You're like, never again. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Right.
But wonderful. Well, thank you again. And so your show will be up. Folks can go onto currentsgallery.com. There's some art that they could look at there, but then of course to come by and. Yes,
we sell online, but we also, in person.
Yeah.
We have classes in the back half.
Yes.
And called the Backdoor Studio. I periodically teach there, but I'm not right now.
And they can stay tuned by checking on the website.
They can check on the website. Okay. Yes.
Well, thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you.
And thank you. My name is Courtney Terry, and this has been Arts Alive.